This is Steve Garland, head wrestling coach at the University of Virginia, giving my weekly Virginia Wrestling video newsletter. Got a lot of things going on. We started practice officially by NCAA rule. We can start our official full-out, no holds barred, everybody in the pool wrestling Friday. It was awesome. Coach Gavin ran it. It was great. Coach Lean was there, and it was awesome. So we're off and running. Our preseason's officially over. You guys can go to flowwrestling.org. Flow Wrestling is an amazing wrestling website. Their people came in and filmed our last preseason run, which is the Big Mountain Run on last Thursday. Really cool. Great interviews of our guys. Great interviews of the staff. It really, I thought, showed the different gifts, the many gifts of our student athletes off the mat. They were extremely well spoken. They were humble. They talked about the Virginia way. They talked about all these different trials they've been through in their life. It just was a really, really cool thing, and I think it came out really well. So you can see that. You can see the culmination of preseason. You can see a lot of the insides, sort of inside scoop on our guys. What we're moving towards quickly is we have basically 2 weeks of training, and then bam, we're right smack dab into the middle of competition. November 1, Nick Souza wrestles in the All-Star match against returning national champion Alex Derringer from Oklahoma State. So it's number 1 versus number 2. Going to be a phenomenal matchup. That's in Philadelphia at the Palestra, Saturday, November 1. The very next day, November 2, we have our annual quad meet. We're wrestling Anderson, VMI, and George Mason. That starts at 10 a.m., 10, 12, and 2. Make sure you're there for that at Memorial Gymnasium. As we move forward, we have a North Dakota State match that you can see on our website when that is. But the bigger, we'd love to have you there as well. But the big match is Monday night. It's going to be Monday Night Madness, the 24th of November, 7 p.m., John Paul Jones Arena, Ohio State University. Ohio State's anywhere between 1 and 4, depending on the ranking. They've got returning 3-time national champion Logan Stever at 141. They've got, I think, every guy in their entire roster is nationally ranked. I mean, they're a phenomenal team. So it's going to be a great thing. And we're going to do a lot of stuff that pair with that to make it a fan-friendly event. We're going to have a free clinic for kids beforehand. We're going to do a chalk talk with myself or alumni and anybody at friends of the program. It's just going to be a really cool event. And oh, by the way, it's at the John Paul Jones Arena. Another announcement. We got something cooking. I'm going to send out an email here in the next couple of days of an outdoor practice. I can't release all the details yet because it's not finalized, but it's going to be a beautiful, it's going to be another really cool thing. Last year we did it at the amphitheater. This year we got something even bigger cooked up, and I think you're going to love it. So I'll either do a video post or a mass email blast, and we'll get on the website. We'll make sure you guys know where that's going to be. Lastly, I just want to say this. I've been meaning to say this for a couple of weeks, and I keep forgetting, and I apologize. I want to make sure I get this out to you guys. For those of you who are supporting the Virginia Athletics Foundation, you can see this envelope here is stacked with thank you letters to people who support the Virginia Athletics Foundation. For those who don't know, Virginia Athletics Foundation is the organization here with All-American, former 3-time ACC champion, and one of my best friends, Jim Harshaw, is our director. He's my contact with VAF, and he works there in development. They raise all the money we spend. So anything from scholarship bill to operational support to the athlete-only dining hall and athlete-only academic support team, they do it all. So I want to make sure I publicly recognize them and thank them for their work and ask you guys to if you haven't given to the VAF, please do. Any amount helps. It's a phenomenal organization that we depend on for everything. So I'm asking that you go to Virginia Athletics Foundation website. I'm a donor, and ask you to be a donor from anywhere from if it's $10 or $200 or whatever you can give us. It's going to help. So, and you're probably going to be getting one of these from me in the very near future. I like to draw diagrams on mine with pictures of my cauliflower. So just brush that off and go with it when you see it. So thank you so much for the help. Thank you, Jim Harshaw, for working hard for our program. And go Hoos.